So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Dimitar Berbatov. There was never any question of leaving a man of his talents on the bench.
Yeah, you can't question this guy's abilities or his track record. Yet it's funny how he remains a divisive figure.
Well, that was that languid style, wasn't it, which does have its detractors.
Yeah, he's a player who's always been extremely calm and
Oh, what has happened here? Back in once more. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Aimed beyond the defence. Caicedo. That's a good ball out wide. Well, there's the clearance. And we have our very first corner. Hazard with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Udogi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And this is Raul. Great, decent chance! He scored! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Just eases him off the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. Raul gets into a good position. He's found the way through. It's Raul! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Tries to pass it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Not the most convincing of passes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Raul. He's been caught napping. And that could well leave a mark. And he's there to get it away. Beckenbauer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. There's a sharp little ball here. In towards the back stick. Defending of the desperate variety.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's a throw-in. Looking to play him in.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
would you review the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard picks it up out wide. He's gone for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's gone direct here, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Beckenbauer. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. He's come in hard. He gets big. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Can he get on the end of this? On the through. Berbatov! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, and how well he caught that.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill it?
And Berbatov! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Raúl.
Madrid can
Coming
now
on to
introduce
replace him
the first of their
is
substitutes.
number 22,
Mbappe coming on here.
Mbappe.
A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Kane. And they're back on the ball again. Great vision. Looking for options for movement. Berbatov! It is a fantastic goal. He's got himself an absolute peach. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 18,
And
Coming on the
there was
field
his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
5 minutes to add.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been
Cute
handcuffed.
ball now, how can he reach it? And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Please be
Berbatov
reminded that
just
drinking
could
is
not
only
help
allowed in
himself,
the
could he?
areas shown.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Great vision, and he's picked out the run. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. with nicely by the defence. They've got to be quick to it. And one more try! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for options for movement. Delivery from Mbappe. Courtois claims it safe hands. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's intervened well there. Cantona is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hit into the middle. And a chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Vardiol. Kokchu wins the duel this time. And the pass is intercepted. Driving through the middle. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Albert Ferrer tries making a foray down the right. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nicely weighted ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. Oh, shooting chance! Against the crossbar. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Cantona makes the interception. Albert Ferrer. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Vardiol. That pass has been well intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, strongly challenged there. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. Played towards the front line. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Rosicki. Spain claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Shot a goal!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Albert Ferrer is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that has left him in a heap. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's neat. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Can he finish? It's in!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a hook. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. Bayer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it!
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception.
Shot could be big chance! Sticks it away! And what a climax we have here!
The goal scorer!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution on the field.
Madrid
Number
give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Coming on the field.
Well, who's
is
under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Indicated.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. And he's there to get it away. Vardiol. And time is up. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And he's managed to gift it back. Tries to pass it through. It carries far too far and out of play. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That has not gone well. Great vision. It's a promising position. Raya claims it. Safe hands.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Pull it. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Vardio.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
That's a throw. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now a Droll. Always onto this. David Villa finds himself offside. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Nedved. Knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Villa. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. It's a good-looking delivery. Puyol gets it away. He's looking wide. Vardio knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they've caught Reed. Nicely shaped ball. Adams gets across to intercept that.
There will be 1 minute at a
Oh,
time.
that's a key interception. Rodri, out to the left it goes. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's been
Just a
nothing
quick
but
reminder
frustration,
today, please
really,
refrain
Peter. I
from
think the
parking
team as a
outside
whole
this
has to
stadium.
take more risks,
Thank you very
but
much
they
for your
really need to
cooperation.
up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, off we go once more. So, neither side has yet broken through.
Guardiola. This is the time you need that pace. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Back when it goes. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Raul. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He is... shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's been shifted off it. Triol. Now it's Van Basten. And he cuts out the supply. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's there to belt it away. Messi. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this.
Oh, can he finish?
It's a loose ball.
Bullet. Beckenbauer.
Oh, good ball.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1. Nedved! Decent hit from there.
Barcelona couldn't really be more...
And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that looks a decent ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, they've got it again. Goes for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
No luck with that dink over the top. And now they can clear their lines.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Baresi kept aware and did it. And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So there Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, now here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes a certain Dimitar Berbatov. I think he'll be the key to connecting the midfield.
Oh, great chance!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Cute ball now, how can...
He's having a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Threads one in. And this is Berbatov. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's whipped it across. Tries to pass it through. He's found the...
Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Couldn't squeeze it through. Davids. Well, they could break here. 15 minutes till half-time. Up towards the front line. Knocks it into space.
There's the shot!
It's bounced back off the post. Messi tries making a foray down the right.
Decent chance! There it is! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kukçu. Aimed beyond the defence. Davids. And it's Michel Platini. And it's Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great vision. Well read. And the danger is averted. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Oh, good read. That was well played.
And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory. He's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And he shoots! Yes, it's there! square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up.
Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Tries a shot. And that is quite wonderful. About as smooth as it gets. And they get themselves in front.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona go into the lead. Caicedo. He's got the goal!
Denied by an instinctive save.
Caicedo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's managed to get free. Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a promising position.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And Berbatov! Dimitar Berbatov, brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mbappe getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pass is just off target.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Looking for options for move.
Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Stood up well to him there. And we're done. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Berbatov. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game
Hello,
yet to
everybody,
kick off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So Dina between the sticks for this one. Widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Bale. And this is Bojan. Threads one in. And he's ended up in no man's land. He's picked his way through. Delivers the ball. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Beckenbauer is there to clear. Bojan Kurkic proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe finds himself offside. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's through here. He's being urged to shoot. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That has not gone well. No goals as yet. Caceres. Quality ball. That has been cut short. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's there to clear it. Oh, this looks sharp. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Cannavaro. Nouri aims beyond the defence. Plays it across.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that's magnificent!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams, and from a player we should never really doubt.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like
There
that.
will be 1 minute added time.
There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's good play. Looking to go deep. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's Mbappe. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kopchu. Boyan.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
60 minutes played. Tries to pass it through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Sergio, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale, very much a man of this moment. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely weighted ball. That's an excellent interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Substitutions taking place.
Played into space. That's a decent clearance. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be...
And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go. any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And
he's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
Great chance!
Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's a good ball. He's free.
And the finish!
He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Quality ball. Now they can break here. If you have just joined... Ah, he's given it away! He is through here! Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, that looks a decent ball. Deftly away. Plays it across. That's really well cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle. Oh no, what has happened here? Akanji tries to clear. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miss.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Neymar. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Neymar. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's managed to gift it back. Great ball if he can get there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's found a way through. That has been knocked clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Akanji gets it away. Cannavaro. No, no way through.
Added time.
Ambitious ball here. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first
A
half?
quick reminder
Yeah, it's a
today
half
that
that's had
smoking is
a
only
limp
allowed
finish
in areas shown
after a
on this
decent
map.
start, so the
Thank you for
manager
your
has to
cooperation.
re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. That ball looks a good one. Jimenez. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckenbauer. David Villa is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Villa.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Hakimi. Oh, good take in a good area. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Villa. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto is flagged offside. Serginho gets it away. Played into space.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Number 14, Serginho. Coming on to replace him is number 3, Aït-Nouri.
And claimed it back swiftly. Hakimi with the clearance. Could be danger here. And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Bebeto, and he's intervened well there. Akanji getting this one clear.
Substitution on the field, number 2, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field is number 25, Caicedo.
pinches it off him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he thumps it clear. And this is Neymar.
There will be 3 minutes
Cute
at
ball
a time.
now, how can he reach it?
He's had a shot!
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Oh, what about that? Save the best for last!
Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals.